Hello, hello. Check my check. Hello, hello. Okay, I see. Mm-hmm. Can anyone hear me in the chat? Hello. Hey, Joshua. How's everyone in the chat? We're going to start the interview in just a moment. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you for checking out the audio, checking out some audio settings. Okay, if there are any concerns, feel free to type in the chat or questions or anything. Okay, or if not, I think we should start. So, good day and good evening to everyone. If to, for those of you who are here right now, this is Mr. Parmy. This is Parmesan interviews. Let's before we introduce our guest, let me introduce to you what this show is all about. So, Parmesan Interviews is a show where I introduce a streamer to a newer wide of audience alongside with our longtime viewers from different communities on Twitch. Uh, on the show, I ask some questions regarding streaming, gaming, along with their interests like music and so on and so forth. Our interview streams usually take place once or twice, mostly Fridays and Saturdays at 3 p.m. Pacific, but due to our guest request, we just started at around 3:30 p.m. Pacific. Okay, before we introduce our guests, we have already set and added some rewards for our channel points. So if you want to redeem some stuff for our channel points, you can redeem right away. I have set 5 new rewards for our channel points. If you want to send some message, 50 channel points. If you want to spam emotes, it can be any emote. Just don't post any offensive. It's 50 channel points. Posture check 200. Hydrate 200, and so on and so forth. And lastly, music stream, which which will be 10,000 channel points. It is big, but let's do our best. Okay, so next week will be the redesign of our Twitch channel. April 1st. So I'll be doing a special stream, a special interview stream if everything's all set. Uh, our channel emotes will be updated along with the banners and some layouts. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so let's introduce our guest. So our special guest for today is an up and coming streamer. He is mostly known for his drumming streams, but more than that, he's also does gaming streams. Without further ado, let's introduce our guest, Digital Isaiah, or known simply
Okay,
as Isaiah.
that was weird. Hello?
Hello, hello,
Oh,
hello, Isaiah.
what? What's up, man? How's it
Uh,
going?
I'm doing well. How about you? How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Thank you so much for having me again.
Yeah. This
Sorry to
is.
push yourself. Even
Yep. Go ahead. Go ahead.
um, even though I was kind of busy when you like first asked, um, like about before and stuff. I was completely busy, but now I finally get to do it.
So yeah, yep. I messaged you a few times about having you on the stream. Yeah, having the interview. You were busy at that time due
Yeah.
for some reason, but good thing you have the time to message me, and here we are here. Interview the I have the pleasure and honor to interview you.
Yep. Also, I want to give some shout outs to Joshua, CF Location, and Pale. Thank you so much
Yeah. Are
for
are
coming by here.
Yep. Are those from the chat?
These are Joshua and Pale and CF Location.
Hmm.
They're all my mods on my Twitch.
I see. Oh yeah, yeah. I noticed.
Give
I
a
know.
big shout out for them.
Okay. 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 Shout out to them. Okay. I have I also have Isaiah as our mod for today. We have our guest as our mod for today. I mentioned to him about that before we start the stream. So yeah, here we are. Here we are with Isaiah. But before that, how's the weather?
How's the weather?
Yep, yep. I asked this to my guests about the weather.
No. uh, pretty cloudy.
Mm,
Pretty cloudy. It was sunny this morning and stuff, and then like at the afternoon it gets really like cloudy, sometimes raining and stuff. But right now it's just like clouds. Sky.
mm.
It's not really raining.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Like,
Yep. It's been.
not really raining.
Meanwhile, here it's been sunny most days, but there are some days that they were rainy. But all in all, it's really hot. To be honest.
It's really hot down there.
Yep. It's really hot. But
Oh.
it's fine. It's
The
fine.
summer's right about a corner to my area, bro.
I thought it's spring in some areas.
What? I'm sorry.
Okay. So yeah, I thought it's spring. It's in some areas. So yeah, Pale said we need sun. Meanwhile, here we need rain.
Oh yeah. You know, it's pretty green here in Washington.
Hmm. I see. Okay. What? Uh. Along that, are you in your streamer room? Do you, alongside with your
Uh,
drum kit?
I I am actually, to be honest, right next to my drum kit. Do you want me to like play a little for you?
Yeah.
Or if not, that's fine.
Yeah. Go ahead. It's your time to shine as well.
I don't know if you. Oh wait. No. Oh wait. Do you have Kim?
We,
Or oh wait.
we don't
No, I
have
just
we don't have
here.
we cannot show you. We cannot face. I cannot show my. So, but we can still hear.
Oh okay.
We can hear your drum solo for just a little while. Everyone, let me introduce the drumming talents of Isaiah.
Okay. Let me first. I'm gonna change. So you won't be able to hear me because I'm gonna change my mic through my drums real fast, and then once I'm done, I'm gonna switch back.
Okay,
So
okay. Take your time.
yeah.
Hmm. I can hear the drum beat. I gotta get on the next flight. Have fun. Bye. Bye, Pale. Yep, that's the drum beats, drum talents of Isaiah. Thank you so much for the short intermission.
Thank you. You're welcome, man.
Yeah. As we all know, aside from drums, he also does guitars. But we are going to ask that we're going to talk about that in just a while. And let's start right away with our interview. So, yeah, our first question is, how is your 2021 so far?
My 2021 so far, um, like pretty good. Like
Mm.
every other year. Um, just it's 2021. Like I know, like probably at the beginning of the year, we like had some rough times, and then moving forward stuff. But my 2021 been good.
It's got, and also you've been posting. You just posted just quite a while on Instagram, and I saw your drum solos and your drum videos. You're just very good, by the way. So awesome.
Thank you, thank you.
And let's get on with the streaming questions. First off, what is the origin of your username, Digital Isaiah?
Uh, uh, it's really funny because it's basically just me. Like I'm Isaiah, but I'm really in a digital like world. Like I'm like I'm in the um digital world of like Twitch and stuff, or to be
Mm-hmm.
honest. But the origin really of my name. But yeah, it, I know it kind of doesn't make sense because it kind of had nothing to do with like drumming,
Mm,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but it's I've gone through so many usernames over the past. One time, my username used to be drummer in Seattle, because I was a drummer and I lived in Seattle,
Mm.
and so I didn't really like that username as much, and so I decided to go ahead and change it. I think I changed it to one time to YYZ drummer
What does YYC
because
stand? What does YYC stand for?
YYZ it's really YYZ was really just it is an airport in Toronto, Canada. Originally, I got it from my favorite band of all time, Rush,
Mm. Yep,
and
Neil.
then because YYZ.
Yep, Neil Peart.
What?
Neil
What?
Neil Peart, the drummer from Rush.
Oh, Neil Peart.
So so yeah, yep. You based off your one of your usernames was based off from one of your bands. Okay, I see. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. And then I got through YYZ drummer, and then one time I think like once I was Warriors of Rock, which I kind of took from a Guitar Hero game. So I figured it was wrong to take that name, and so I think like, and I did just stick with my own name for a while, like Isaiah Monster. I stick with that for a while because I couldn't find sticking like other usernames and stuff. Um, because yeah, is I couldn't find anything else, and I think one time I was I was talking to my dad, and then I think we were looking for domains. I think
Mm-hmm.
we were looking at domain stuff, and then I think he found this really really cool name called DigitalIsaiah stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then it just kind of clicked and stuff.
I
And
see.
then it was like, you know what? Sounds good. It
And then.
it kind of does make sense because I'm in the digital world and I'm
Mm-hmm.
kind of playing drums for people, and
Mm-hmm.
so that's basically how it all started and stuff. And then I came up with the name. My dad found it. Thank you, Dad. um, that's how the name came. That's really the origin of the name.
Mm, yeah,
Well, do you or
yeah.
the username is really I'm in the digital world.
I see. Yeah, we are in a digital world, and also finding unique usernames is hard. One thing that we need to be careful is that we won't get sued or copyright infringement when every
Yeah.
time we find usernames.
Yeah.
So that we need to be careful when it comes to usernames, or else we will get sued and stuff.
Yeah, that's one thing I try to be careful of.
Yeah. How many usernames did you have before using the Digital Isaiah username?
I had one, two,
Just
I really want.
I say this I'll say this a lot. Yeah, I'll take it as a lot. It's like 4, 5,
Yeah,
6.
kind of a lot.
Yeah.
Kind of a lot, yeah.
But good thing you have found the username. I really hope that the username will stick, and hope that the username will last for many many years and many many generations to come.
It probably will. I'm probably never going to change it
Not
at this
never
point.
never ever going to change it. I'm not going to change my username as well.
Yeah,
It's part of our
probably,
it's part of our identity, and it's part of our brand.
Yep.
And how did you join Twitch? And by the way, how many years have you been on Twitch?
I've been on Twitch for I think only a year now, to be honest.
Mm.
Um,
And how's your
yeah,
and how's your streaming experience so far? Before that, how did you join Twitch? Yeah, you've been on Twitch for a year now, and how did you join Twitch first?
um, how did I join Twitch? Oh, see, I was actually looking at that question, and that's kind of a tough question. How did I join Twitch? Uh, really, like, really from streamers and my dad, really. I remember one time, I think I was kind of watching I was watching YouTube video stuff, and then I think my dad one time came up to me and was like, "Hey, you should probably thinking about starting the live stream on Twitch."
Mm.
And so I was like, "Okay." And really, I hope this is going to the question you're trying to say here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Yep.
kind of really
Yep.
bad at answering questions.
Yep. 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 I kind of get
Um,
it. By the way, your dad. By the way, glad that your dad got inspired and motivated you to share some of your talents,
yeah.
and got you to stream into Twitch. And by the way, how's your streaming experience so far?
My streaming experience so far is actually pretty good.
Mm.
It's super fun. I mean, before Twitch, before I started on Twitch, I used to do YouTube drum covers, once every Friday and stuff. I used to upload them on YouTube, and that was fun as well. And then I've gone to this Twitch thing, and then it's been pretty good so far.
Mm.
Uh, but
Yeah.
actually, it's so fun.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
It's been so good so far.
Yeah. By the way, when it comes to YouTube videos, we have we gotta think of some ideas, but there are some ideas that were sometimes not materialized, but there are some that were not materialized due to some reasons like mental writing blocks and stuff like that. But good thing platforms like Twitch helped us be more creative and share our talents and our thoughts, and also share on what's going on with our lives.
Yep.
And who were the first streamers that you have watched, and who inspired you to to stream on Twitch?
Um, there is one. You might actually know him. He's really known for his drumming on Twitch. The 8-bit drummer
Mm.
is.
Yep.
I bet you know who he is right now.
Yep. I watch a bit of 8-bit drummer. I've been watching some drum covers, although I'm not mostly a drummer. I'm more into guitars, but I've been watching some
Nice.
drum covers. But yeah, this is like a one way of every time I watch drum covers, I check out if that person has a band or not. So it's like finding a perfect member for my dream band, something like that. But yeah, other that, I've been watching some drum covers. It's so cool. Yeah, 8-bit drummer is one of them.
Yeah, the 8-bit drummer, like, literally every time I see him, like, he's always keeps growing stuff. He's like killing it on Twitch and stuff, and then like he is really the guy who experienced me to live stream on Twitch. Not just the 8-bit drummer though. There's like other drummers out there like Flute and Seth drums and Dan drums. Like if you really think about it, there are a lot of drummers on Twitch now these days. Like,
Yeah, especially from
and
other countries. Yeah, and also I've been watching another drumming account called Drumyo, where they showcase a lot of drummers, and they also do drumming tutorials and
oh,
basics
I
and
have heard.
fundamentals. You know what amazes me about drummers is that age doesn't matter, no matter who you are, whatever age you are at, anyone can drum. Especially anyone can play music.
Oh yeah.
And one thing that amazed me was a drummer named Taylor Dorothea.
Who again?
Taylor Dorothea. She is kind of very old, like 50 plus or something. But yeah, she did an amazing cover of uh Down with the Sickness by Disturbed. Oh my goodness. Even with that age, she does an amazing drum. She does an amazing drums.
Oh wow. I don't think I've never ever heard of her before.
Yeah,
But I think you should probably send me a link.
yeah,
So I
yep.
can figure it out.
I'll send you the link.
Yeah. But yeah. A lot of who really was inspired me really on Twitch and also not just also like drummers as well, like there's also too like other streamers out there, like who is Chelsea to be honest.
Yeah. Who is Chelsea?
Uh
Yeah.
yeah, I think she's actually is the one who really got me into like probably like building like communities and stuff. And then like her and the Ape drummer and like Flip and stuff. Those three streamers, without those three, I would probably not stream Twitch till this day.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
um, but but yeah, she's actually got me to want to like just show kindness and stuff, and like just in the mood for things. So is the Ape drummer. So is everyone really that I've watched for the past 2 years. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, by the way, if it wasn't for Twitch, I wouldn't have met you. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and and by the way, thanks to Chelsea, we got to show our talents. You may remember
Oh yeah.
yeah, we may remember the talent show that she organized back in October.
Yeah, that was really fun. That was
Yep.
actually because TwitchCon wasn't happening this
Yeah,
last year.
that did not happen last year because of pandemic and stuff.
Yeah,
Which
big.
it went digital, by the way. For those of you
What?
who are not aware on what's going on with the world of streaming. Uh, TwitchCon US, both TwitchCon US and TwitchCon Europe did not happen, which was supposed to be happening, but it did not happen due to what's going on with the world. So they decided to do it digitally, to do it virtually, and a lot of streamers have their own ways, have their own plans on what to do with the community. So Chelsea did a talent show so that just to cope up with what's going on with TwitchCon and all the conventions. As we all know, our concerts this year, last year, and also this year, did not did not happen due to pandemic, as I said before, and one thing that we did one thing that we did along with other organizers, we do virtual concerts and something like that. And when Chelsea did the talent show, a lot of us did our best by showing by sh- okay, hold on. A lot of us did our very best by showing our talents, one of which was I did a vocal cover of Cold's Remedy, while you did a drum cover.
What did I do?
Yeah, you did a drum cover.
Oh no, wasn't it Dawkins?
Yeah, Dawkins.
That Dawkins song.
Yeah.
I did a Dawkins one. Yeah. Was she ever gonna actually upload those to YouTube, or does she end up not doing it?
She will. She won't probably do it because of DMCA and stuff. You know what's going on with also
Oh
what's
yeah.
going on with Twitch with DMCA. We need
Oh my
to
gosh.
we,
Oh.
we need to ask permission from the record label from the major record labels or even the band themselves.
The, the Twitch DMCA man is going insane. Trust me, I'm a musician
Yeah.
on Twitch, and I I've gotten an email I think recently from Twitch about the DMCA stuff, and like, man.
Yeah.
And that's why really now on my streams I'm kind of like starting to get more to like banning like more like songs from my channel or something because of copyright issues. First of
Yeah.
all, like I won't allow
Yeah.
the Beatles. I won't allow like any popular bands really anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Have
because I don't want to get copyright back.
Yeah. Have you received any DMCA notices so far or
Huh?
not yet?
What?
Have you received any DMCA notice like, we're going to mute your music. We're going to ban if you
No,
no.
I have not gotten any messages like that. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness for that one. Yeah, I played a bit of music, but not that much. I'm planning on doing music streams, but I don't have the equipment to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But
we gotta be careful when it comes to playing music, especially now that
yeah,
the
especially
DMCA and stuff. But good thing Twitch have had an alternative solution, which is Twitch Soundtrack, where you can play the music from license
The
music.
Twitch soundtrack?
Yeah, Twitch soundtrack.
I actually have that downloaded.
Mm. Did you like the
I think
Twitch?
it's.
Did you like the Twitch soundtrack feature so far?
Um, you know, is is kind of okay. It's just something like always keeps telling me like, why do I want to play that
Mm.
song?
Yeah.
but
Would
even though I do,
mm-hmm.
but
Yep. Yep. Yeah. About Twitch soundtrack. As a drummer, if when you downloaded the Twitch soundtrack, have you thought that should I cover that song? Should I really want to cover that song? Something like that.
yeah. Sometimes I'm like, oh, do I have to play that song stuff? Because like, I don't know really. The Twitch soundtrack, it's okay.
Yeah.
I would use it when I'm playing a game and stuff, but I want music in the background.
Mm, yeah. Exactly.
But for like drum covers and stuff, eh, it depends on my mood.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. The DMCA on Twitch really affected a lot. Most especially musicians like you,
Yeah,
which I thought when I start a band, why can't we make music DMCA free, why can't we make our own music copyright free, DMCA free? So yeah, there are lots of softwares and platforms that are copyright free and DMCA free, I but
yeah.
what bothers me and what bothers me is that how long will it last?
Um, Probably a long time. Who knows?
Mm, yeah,
Um,
I really hope that Twitch finally handles the situation with regards to the DMCA,
that
so that we
there's
can
actually
finally play some music, man. Like we can finally play
yeah.
some Metallica and all the bands.
Oh yeah. That there is one time where I was streaming at Twitch and Facebook at the same time, and I've gotten and literally Facebook was not happy with me, and they took my streaming service down and stuff.
Oh man, Facebook. There are some restrictions as well on Facebook.
So,
Not just
if
Facebook.
there's anyone out there, uh,
Yeah, go
if,
ahead.
if, if there's anyone out there who is doing drum covers on Facebook right now, please don't, because if you really want to, YouTube is probably your best option.
Yeah, YouTube is the only so far the only place when it comes to drum covers. Yeah, I've seen fellow streamers who do streams on YouTube as well. Ice Teep,
Oh yeah.
if you know him, I just met Ice Teep.
Who?
I iced. Yeah, I'll type you the
Ice.
name.
Oh wait, isn't he the other drummer on Twitch, or like the other drummer that you? Sorry, that's not the one I was talking about. I think I know who you're talking about. Actually.
Yeah, the one
Oh,
who
there he is.
the one who does
That guy.
the one who does drumming and also bass covers and other
Yeah.
music stuff. Yeah.
I have heard of him. I have heard of him. Yes.
Yeah. he also he also does streams on YouTube. But
Oh.
when he streams on Twitch, he doesn't do VODs of his recent streams, from what I have seen. Just to get rid of the just to get rid of the copyright.
He
Yeah.
doesn't show any of his like recent like streams. That's what I delete him as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so for those of you music streamers out there, if anything that involves copyright music and just to get rid just to avoid any notices from DMCA, yeah, just delete it right away.
Yeah. But I delete my videos as well now.
Mm.
I now do that.
Oh yeah, and also
If if
yeah, yeah.
if if there is like so you know on Twitch like there's a red bar right every time because that's like because it's copyright DMCA like if there's a red bar if there's no red bars on my recent stream I will keep that video.
Mm, yeah, yeah. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Uh, yo, moving on. Anyways, I'll talk more about that in for just a little bit. But let's proceed with our next question. Uh, all of us streamers have our different ups and downs. So for you, what is the most difficult part of streaming?
The most difficult part of streaming. Um, I think what we were just talking about. Try not to get DMCA.
Yeah, yeah, DMCA.
Um, that might be the worst difficult part actually. Or even that. I don't think I even have a single difficult thing.
Mm,
Um,
yeah.
I think really the DMCA really.
Mm,
Is the most difficult part for me right now. Trying to because I'm now trying to play songs that is not because I'm not gonna be using Spotify anymore because I used to use Spotify every time I play songs. Now I'm using kind of YouTube, and stuff. And like I play like on a lot of video game music and stuff, and the most difficult part is I do not want to go to like a band that I'm trying to get a DMCA from. But really the most difficult part of streaming. I was actually looking at that question yesterday, and it was I don't know. I don't think I ever had a difficult part before.
yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, I just read someone from chat. So Joshua said that Twitch needs to get royalties like on YouTube. Yeah. Also TikTok too. Yeah. They even have they also have royalties to play music. That's why
Yeah.
they have signed with major labels just to play the music.
And really, half of the stuff really I feel like is not Twitch's fault. I just
Yeah.
want to put I want to put that in the book right now. It's probably not Twitch's fault. Uh, there's they I think I understand they don't want their like website to go down and stuff. They don't want to like freaking do and I get it personally. I personally get it.
Yeah, probably not even Twitch, but also YouTube. I've seen a few streamers who got who got DMCA notice. I cannot name a few because I forgot, but out of respect of everyone, I'm not going to name call some of them.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, DMCA really affected a lot.
But yeah, it really does.
Even though I live in the Philippines and I live in a faraway country, I need to be aware of the copyright laws in other countries, most specifically DMCA. So I need to
Me
be
too.
aware. I need to be aware with all with what's going on.
Yeah, me too. I keep reading kind of a lot of the DMCA stuff, like what's upcoming and stuff. I read a lot of that, which is
Mm.
good because I'm a music streamer and I'm supposed to read
But yeah, but yeah, the music laws, the DMCA laws really needs to be updated. It's been around since 1998, if based on what I have read, and it really needs to be updated.
yeah,
So, by the way, we've seen a lot of streamers playing lots of games. There are things come and go, and I want like Twitch things and all that. What is the game or category that you want to stream on Twitch?
Uh, the game, like, oh my gosh, probably a whole variety of games.
Mm.
Um, yeah, just a variety of games. I don't think I have one. Because I actually do like a lot of games. Um, because like last time I think like okay, like last time I did a gaming stream, I was playing Apex with Davis and well, really, my friends really,
Mm-hmm.
one of my mods and stuff, and then we were playing Apex and stuff, and then after that we did an Among Us stream with some friends, and I also did made it a subscriber join, subscribers can join and stuff, but we had no subscriber joins and stuff, which kind of bummer, but that's okay. Uh, and I got like some of my friends and stuff, and we like kind of played Among Us for I think an hour and stuff, and then I ended the stream there. But yeah, really just really a variety of games, really.
Mm, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to you playing more games on your streams. So yeah, let's
Yeah.
proceed with our next questions. With your musical talents. So yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
when I first saw your account, when I first met you on Twitch through Chelsea, I checked your
Mm-hmm.
Instagram and also your Twitter and even your YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Before all of that, you started. If I may recall, you posted an update that you have started another YouTube channel. Yeah, because your other email, your old email can't logged in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cause I got a new email, I got a new domain, and then I wanted to switch the first of all, the first plan was I wanted to switch my email so that on my old YouTube channel, so that I can put that email, my new email, into my YouTube channel I already have already. But it turns out there's like videos and stuff talking about like, oh, you need to like make this order. And to be honest, I could not see a single thing. We might actually fix that, but who knows? I might just stick with the new channel and stuff.
Seriously.
And but in a new channel, I'm not gonna fail on YouTube this time because I am planning of putting drum covers of like clips on YouTube every day. Like when I live stream on Twitch, I'm gonna like download the video and then delete it too, since it's DMCA. And
Mm.
then I'm gonna like take some of the like I'm gonna like break a piece of area and make it to like a drum cover, kind of like a drum cover on YouTube, and do all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking. Yeah, I'm going to check that out when it happened. By the way, and also, let's proceed with our questions right away. So, when did you start playing music, and what's the first musical instrument that you have ever played?
Uh, this is so easy. Sorry. The when did I start playing music?
Mm.
I was 2 years old. Um, I literally, uh, uh, I
Mm.
was literally like kind of banging against things and stuff, and then like I think one of our friends says, "Hey, you need to make this guy a drummer." And so my parents actually got me a little snare drum that I still have. It's a Grinch snare drum that I got I think for my birthday. And then does that count as an instrument? Just a snare drum with the cowbell?
Cowbell isn't it? Cowbell is a music instrument. It counts. A snare drum is also an instrument. It also counts.
Okay, yeah, it's also drums as well. Okay, first instrument I ever played was drums. When I started music, I was about 2 years old, I think.
Yeah. Yes. And do you still remember the first time you had played that musical instrument?
Uh, I really actually don't because it was a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's reiterate. What was your first reaction when you played that musical instrument?
What was my first reaction? Oh. I have no clue.
Uh,
I actually completely forgot. I was 2 years old, and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
I
We were all
I don't remember this when I was a baby and stuff.
back in the day when we were babies, we used to
Yep.
play we used to play drums, and it's kind of good, but it's a long time ago. I'm old. We are very old now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
yeah,
don't remember.
aside from drums, you did guitars, and also have you tried bass?
Have I tried bass?
Mm. Yep. But
I have tried bass. I literally pick up a bass like I literally play a bass like I play a guitar. Really.
so oh
On
yeah.
my end.
By the way, what brands of guitars do you have? So you mentioned on your stream you have a Washburn Les Paul.
I have a I have about 3 guitars I have the first guitar, the first real guitar I've ever gotten was a black acoustic. I forgot the company name. Um, but it's a really small acoustic guitar and stuff. As I think about really good acoustic guitars, I was actually thinking about this like 2 days ago. I I was gonna get another electric guitar, but my mind was like, you know what? I should probably get another acoustic because the one I have now is super small and is like kind of made for like small people and kind of like beginners like me. Um, so
Mm. Yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I really want to have a. I have a guitar. I have an acoustic guitar that is right beside me. It's a Yamaha F3 110P acoustic guitar. Uh,
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's been around since 2005, December of 2005, and
Oh wow.
it's yeah, it's a long time. It's been around for like the 20 almost 21 years. It's actually from my dad, but we kind of mostly use it nowadays. Although
Okay.
the tuning is in standard tuning, but I usually tuned it in drop D. As for the strings, it's very old now. We have I'm not sure if I have we have to change the strings, but I don't know how much are the strings cost. Yeah.
Strings are like super. I think like cheap. Or I don't know if where you live. I don't know how much strings
Depend.
cost there.
It depends. You can even ask the ask the guitar store guy to change the tuning as well. But depending on how much it costs.
Yeah. But str- strings in my arena, they're pretty cheap here. And yeah, I actually also talking about strings too. I literally, I think like a month ago, I think I broke my B string on my Les Paul guitar.
Mm. So how much does the repair for the guitar cost? How much is the string? How much do you change? How much for the string change?
I forgot, like, probably $10, I think you can,
Mm.
like, get them.
How many strings have you did they changed?
I've changed about, I forgot, like, probably for my Les Paul, I've changed those strings, like, I think, uh, maybe 5 times. I think the last time I changed them were, like, I think 2 years ago, and they're still working,
Mm.
actually, just fine. Um,
So yeah. So yeah, good thing that you still have those guitars, and yeah, I really hope that it still play, or else yeah it will. So yeah, or else it will change the magic of playing guitars. So yeah, the next question is who, since you've been mostly did drums and other music, but let's more focus on the drums. Who inspired you to play drums, and what motivated you to play drums?
inspire me to play drums. What motivated me to play drums? Um, I think the one person who probably inspired me to play drums was, I think it was Neil Peart, who actually got me really got me into drumming stuff. And also will motivate me to play drums as well. Motivating, I think I motivated myself,
Mm.
but really the inspiring you want to talk about is Neil Peart from Rush. He is like, oh my gosh,
Mm.
he's like my drummer and stuff. Like, without him, I don't know. I don't think I would probably become the drummer I am maybe today.
Mm.
Um, but there's actually more people who inspired me to drum. There was Neil Peart. Okay, first Neil Peart of all things. Buddy Rich, Tony Reister Jr. Um, like, I think actually those three, to be honest. I don't think about it.
Yeah.
Bombham, John Bombham. I
Yeah,
didn't
a lot.
really,
Yeah, lot of
I
drummers.
didn't really get too much into Bombham when I was little. Um, but Neil Peart, Buddy Rich, Tony Weston Jr., those three guys, man,
Hmm.
they got really got me into drumming
I see. Yeah.
when I was like a little kid.
By the way,
But
have you
yeah,
got to watch their drum solos on YouTube?
yeah. Oh wait, like YouTube drum solos or just the ones I like?
Yeah, the drum solos on YouTube. And also,
Oh
have you
yes.
gotten any of the albums from their bands?
Um, I mean, I never. I think. I think the only album I think I've ever gotten from Rush was probably Moving Pictures, because it had a lot of, because it had a ton of my favorite drum like tracks to drum to.
Hmm.
But now this whole thing now have Spotify have every single Rush like album.
Hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yes. And by the
But
way, since you're more into drums, what yeah, a lot of even drummers have their own preferred or favorite musical genre. I'm going to add that. What
yeah,
genre that that you like or you prefer to when it comes to playing drums? As for me, I'm more into old school music, mostly all rock and metal from the 90s and from the 2000s. How about you?
huh. But okay, so what type of music that I like? There are like what kind of drummers I like, what if I prefer to people to look at.
Wh-
Um,
like what musical genre? Like rock, metal, speed
oh,
metal, glam metal, lot of metal, metal.
um, really it's just really hard rock, and really just hard rock and a little bit of metal. Um, but anything from like speed metal or I do like a little bit of power metal. Um, or like
Uh,
death metal, to be honest. I don't
Thrash
want to listen
metal,
to that.
from Metallica or Slayer. But you're
I
mostly,
don't.
but mostly you. I'm going to guess this. You're mostly your favorite band is Dokken. Is that correct?
My favorite band is not Dokken. My favorite band is
Oh,
Rush.
oh, I got it wrong. But yeah, so yeah, anything
But
hard rock, for anything
I
hard rock.
I like I like drumming to Dokken. I mean, um, I like drumming to Dokken. Um, it just doesn't mean they're like kind of my favorite band in the entire planet, really.
Mm. But yeah, Rush on and all, Rush, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and also by the way, there are lots of. So yeah, we've seen a lot of new streamers and even content creators who does music, musical talents and other and playing musical instruments. For you, the for if there are any beginners out there, just like in the chat, if there are any beginners out there, or any aspiring musicians, any tips or advice to anyone who wants to start playing any musical instrument? If anyone wants to play drums, can you give some tips or advice?
Um, funny you actually say that because um, recently I had a guy came in my chat, and I think he told me this recently. Um, just if you want to start playing an instrument, it just go for it and stuff. Like go watch some YouTube videos and watch and see people how they play drums and stuff and get to see their talent and stuff, and then if that's something you want to do, then do it. Just go for it, man. No one is stopping you, literally at all. Literally nobody's stopping you for doing it. And yes, you're gonna have some hard times. First thing for me, I'll take me as a sample. I did not like playing the guitar at first. I literally didn't. I literally did not like. The reason why I picked up the guitar because actually my mom forced me to. But at the
You
same
play
time, I'm
guitar.
actually
You play guitar or else.
yeah, but I'm actually glad she forced me to because literally she saw me playing drums a lot, so I was like, and so she wanted me to pick up the guitar. And I was like, okay. And then at first I did not like it at first. I think the only thing that I didn't like about it was the F chord on it and some difficult stuff. And then I was like, when I was young, okay, well, what am I gonna do with this? I'm not gonna become a guitarist when I grow up.
Mm.
And then, literally when I was young, I was gonna throw it away and stuff. I wasn't gonna do it when I grow up. But now, when I move forward, I think it's been now. I feel 10 years. I loved it, and I love it. I started to love it as I kept going. It started to get easier for me now, and I absolutely love it. And it's the same thing with every instrument, like drums, guitar, bass, keyboard, piano,
Mm.
trumpets, anything really, any instrument really. You're gonna you're gonna have a hard time. I don't know if I want ukulele to count.
Yeah,
Um,
you can ask Chelsea for that.
okay. Was okay. What kind of a little bit bugs me, just a little bit, is that I now kind of a little bit meeting some people now that who plays the ukulele because it's easier and a guitar is super hard.
Yeah.
Yes, a ukulele is easier than a guitar, but
But
if you like
it takes
start
a
playing
lot of
guitar,
practice. It takes a lot of practice. I think
yeah, it,
almost
it
every
takes it takes a
almost every almost every instrument takes a lot of practice. I can't even play a single drum beat. I mean I can play a drum. I can play drums, but I can't play on a level of I cannot play at your level or other drums. But for
oh, yeah.
for the I guitar, but I'm more into like the rhythm guitar part, like Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park or any rhythm guitar. I want to do more mostly
Yeah.
riffs, mostly power chords and stuff.
What's really fun for me now is um what's really fun for me now is like doing some solos. That's where it gets kind of fun and challenging. Um, I I like because now every time when I now do this often now. Every time I always like put up a song to play, I always like start off with like if it's from the E like scale stuff or it's from the A scale. I literally like play like the pentatonic kind of scale and stuff, or the Phrygian or the Phrygian scale.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, pentatonic scale. Yeah, I've heard of the pentatonic scale. It is hard, but it takes also a lot of to, to perfect it. So yeah,
It could be hard to it could be hard the first time, but man, just like if you really think about it, it's really not that hard.
mm, yeah. Yeah, also yeah. So for all of you aspiring streamers out there, there will be hard times and yeah,
Yep.
watch some YouTube covers and also watch some tutorials and and other stuff. You can even watch concert if you want and show how they play. And by the way, now that you are working with streaming and music and all that, moving forward, what are your plans? What are your future plans? What would Digital Isaiah do for the next 5 or 10 years? Or 2 or 3 years?
I hope
Streaming
probably
streaming wise and
probably
content wise.
probably still streaming.
Mm.
Or actually, I don't know. So plans for me for the future, I might not retire from music.
No,
I
please
might,
don't retire from music, man. We all need musicians like you.
yeah, because like I was thinking about it, and then I was really thinking in my head, if I retire, what am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do? I'm literally like, okay, I've retired from music. Now what?
Mm.
Like, the more I think about it, the more I feel like I'm gonna get bored.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I retire from music and stuff. But no, really, I'm not gonna get retired. I'm probably gonna play until the age where my arms can't play anymore. But
Yeah,
but
that's
you know,
mm, yeah.
and it's also from ideals like streaming. Um, probably like another. I don't know really. I might still stream, even if I get married and stuff, and like maybe have kids and stuff, I might stream for a little bit. Um, and stuff. And when I get old, really, I might be at that age where I'm not gonna stream anymore and stuff.
Mm, yeah.
But
Yes.
anyways, it's
Yeah. Especially
it's
now
yeah.
times are changing. Most of the streamers or content creators that we used to love don't do any content anymore because of priorities, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there are times that there are streamers or content creators that when they no longer play their instrument, or when they no longer do their talent, no longer do their interest, they more do with their normal jobs like office jobs, or yeah, mostly office jobs. Some do, some don't, but yeah, we got it. But yeah, but the passion is, I think, for me, when you don't do those kinds of things anymore, but the passion, the spirit is still there.
Yeah. Yeah. And man, yeah, and my goal is I'm not saving up any money for retirement. So that's
Yeah, that's too young.
probably gonna be
Yeah, you're still, yeah, we're young, and we have, but yeah, it's okay to save some money. But as for the retirement, yeah, it's too early to do that. But as for the financial stuff,
yep.
yeah, as for the financial stuff, yeah, we can still save some money for important
Yeah.
things and stuff. Yeah, for me, I'm really looking forward to buy an electric guitar, or I must repair that broken string first. Save up for a house and car,
Yeah.
please, said Joshua. Yeah, we can have a tour.
House
Yeah,
and
you
then
can have a tour
car.
bus. You can save up for a tour bus.
A tour bus. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a YouTube channel called Digital Tour Bus, where they showcase a lot of where yeah, there's a YouTube channel called Digital Tour Bus, where they feature a band, and they show their tour bus, just like MTV Cribs, but more on tour buses. They even showed vans and their cars.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
when I checked, when they showed their tour bus, I was like, oh my goodness, what else do they have on their tour bus? They even have food, they even have TV, and they even have
Is the
they even have video games
they're
on their tour bus.
they're trying to get across the country so they could go play live.
So yeah, we all need have our we all have our we all need tour bus. Yeah, as a musician, we all need some other we all need our own pleasure, our own leisure. That's why music have the tour bus, just to have fun on
That's
the
why
road.
I'm gonna get a tour bus since soon when I get my when I get a band.
Yeah, yeah, me too. When I want to have a band.
Yeah.
The problem is with I can't find any drummer who have their I can't find any musician or other members who have their taste of music. Nowadays, we all have our taste of music has changed. We all some
Uh,
of them want to be was some of them are more into trendy stuff, but for me, I'm more into old school. Like, as I said before, I'm listen to mostly 90s and 2000s music, and a little bit of music
yeah.
from today.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to form a band. If you
Nice.
if you want if I have a band already, maybe I could hire you if you want. But yeah, if you mentioned,
Alright.
but yeah, you mentioned you want, but you mentioned that you have a band as well, or not? Or not?
Who, me?
Oh yeah, you.
My. Am I in the band? I am
You are
not.
the band. We are the band.
Yeah, but my friend, uh, who's been my friend for a long, long, long time now, we were literally talking about earlier stuff like, hey, dude, I want to start, like, making a band and stuff. And so he was like, and so I was like, okay.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. Form a band. If you want to form a band, go ahead, form a band. Start a band. And then
Yep.
after which, hire some members.
Yeah, especially, like,
Yeah,
most of the time.
when it comes to making your own rock band, how many members do you prefer? You see, most bands have like 3 members, 4 members, 5 members, even 9 members.
It, I, it,
Mm.
it doesn't matter. I think I don't even care how many members I have in a band, really. I just, I think it's just for me. I kind of wanted to just jam, really.
Mm.
Like, I don't care if it's 9 people or people, like,
Like
I
us, yeah.
I just want to like jam half the time. I mean, like, that's all. Really.
Mm. Yeah. And by the way, all of us, we see a lot of streamers have cool gear and cool streaming equipment and
Yeah.
cool streamer room. For you, what is your ideal streamer room? What would be your streamer room look like? Your dream, what will be your dream streamer room?
My new streamer room.
No, your dream streamer room. What would be your ideal streamer room look?
Oh, um, kind of basically what I have just now is perfect, but I am going to do a little bit of upgrading. Um, what I'm gonna have is I'm gonna have a banner behind me. I'm gonna have my dad was actually just playing with this as well. We're gonna have a digital Isaiah logo, like a huge digital Isaiah logo banner behind my wall, and then I think after that, um, I am gonna get some color like lights panels, so like some color stuff, like some color lights that I can do, and then what I might do is I might program the software, or at least me and my dad, we might program the software, or something like that. We might program the lights, program the lights, so that every time when someone like kind of subs or maybe follow or like donates, the lights will kind of go crazy.
Yeah. So yeah.
Which I hope that is, and then I think I might kind of, I think I might put blinds on my. I do have small windows, so I might put blinds kind of over there and like, um, and have my kind of my roof. I have a roof like window and stuff. A skylight. I have a skylight window, and I might block that as well. And then really just I think that's it for him. That's it. That's really it for my dreamer room and stuff. And yeah,
Okay,
everything
so
really is
yeah.
coming along. Like
Yeah, everything. Yeah, coming along. And by the way, before we end this interview, I have a game show segment where it's called a rapid test, where you're going to ask those quick fire questions in a span of 1 minute. I'm going to place those questions.
so, rapid test.
It's more like a quick fire question segment. Yeah, I'm going to send this.
Questions.
Hold on.
Questions.
It's already there. You go ask those
No.
questions in fast as you can in a span of 1 minute. If you're having hard, just say pass. If you like them both, just say both. I have my stopwatch ready. I have my clock. I have my clock ready. Whenever you're ready,
Gosh.
just say go. Just say ready. Before that, are you ready, Isaiah?
So, if what's the question here? Can I say I don't know, or like
Just say pass.
what? Okay.
Pass.
Okay.
You're going
Yeah,
to read those.
ready, go.
That will be. That is the one. Those. That is the one. That is the time that you're going to read those questions and then answer it aloud in a span of 1 minute, as fast as you can. Okay. Are
Okay,
you
let's do this.
Are you ready, Isaiah?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Timer is all set. Timer starts now.
Okay. Marvel or TC? Marvel. M&M's or Skittles? M&M's. Favorite movie? Build a Test Excellent Adventure. Favorite sports? Football. Favorite pizza topping? Pepperoni sausage. 3 things you cannot live without. Drums? Music stuff. Favorite musical instrument? Drums. Favorite music genre? Rock. Hard rock. PlayStation or Xbox? Both. Favorite TV show? Pass. Nintendo. Favorite Nintendo game? Favorite Nintendo game? Smash Bros. Well, 1 word to describe your stream. Pass. 3 words to describe your stream. Pass. Dream.
10 seconds left.
Is that it?
No, 10 seconds left. Take your time.
Okay. Batman or Superman? I'm gonna say both on that one. Apple or Android? Apple. Favorite Marvel movie?
And time has stopped. 1 minute has passed. You it's alright. You passed the rapid test.
Okay.
There is no wrong. There are no wrong. There are no wrong answers. You can answer the remaining questions right away if you want.
Okay. Favorite Marvel movie? Probably The Avengers. That's a big one. Favorite cereal? Maybe Cheerios. Favorite fast food place? In-N-Out. Mario or Luigi? I think I gotta say Mario on that one. Biggest pet peeve? I don't have a pass. Chick-fil-A or Popeyes? 100% Chick-fil-A. Favorite food? Favorite food. That's a hard one. I'm probably gonna pass there. Favorite video game? Favorite video game of all time? I love a lot of video games, so I'm gonna probably pass on that one.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
These are kind of hard, but these are good questions.
Yeah. Those are hard questions, but good thing there are no wrong answers. At least you have answered those questions as fast as you can. And before that, thank you so much, Isaiah, for the time for the time for doing this interview. And before we end this interview, I want to know, and everyone knows what everyone wants to know. Uh, what days do you usually stream? And by the way, you're going to stream in just a moment, right?
I'm probably going to stream a game with my friend. We might play Valheim or Overwatch.
Mm.
And then later, if we do get some people, we might do it a little bit of Among Us stream.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to
And
download.
I think
Going to download Among Us sometimes too. I'm going to download Among Us, but I don't have enough storage for my phone. But hopefully I could download Among Us soon. So yeah,
it's not that big of a game actually.
but yeah, what days do you usually stream? For everyone who are curious. Do you have a
Hello?
stream schedule?
I stream Monday, Tuesdays, Fridays, and sometimes on the weekends. Um, Sometimes on Sunday, really. Just sometimes. Not very often because sometimes I'm not even home on Sundays. But Monday, Tuesday, and Friday are usually my streaming schedule. Um, I will probably, when I graduate from school, I'm probably gonna stream flow to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, not Thursday and Friday, really.
Not Thursday.
But
Oh, not
anyways,
not Thursday. Yeah. So yeah.
I'm super busy in this. But
Hmm.
yeah.
By the way, uh,
And I stream drums for 2 hours a day, really.
mm,
Every
yeah.
time I stream,
Oh
because
yeah.
two past 2 hours I'm like tired.
Hmm. I see. By the way, I'm going to ask this. Are you still studying?
Am I still what?
Are you still studying?
For school?
Yeah, for school. Are you in high school, middle school, or college?
I'm a senior. I'm in high school right now.
Oh, senior high school. So you're graduating.
What?
So you're graduating.
Yeah. Sometimes I think it may be around this year.
Hmm.
Sometimes. I think sometime.
Oh yeah. Have you thought of
Hopefully.
have you thought of enrolling for college?
No. uh, Even though a lot of people keep telling me to get a
Yeah.
music college degree, and then I was like, what am I gonna use that for? I can already play drums. I can already play guitar. Why do I need a college? Why do I need a music degree?
Yeah.
But really, nothing really interests me in college.
Yeah. But by the way, it's also a norm.
Um,
It feels like a norm or a more like of a tradition where when someone's about to graduate high school, you're going to apply for college or a university that you want to enroll, but there are some others that wants to go to a vocational school or maybe just do nothing at all. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to your future, and hopefully we collab sometime soon.
yeah.
I'm really
Yeah.
excited. I'm really excited for a collab. Sometimes I'm thinking about this for a long time. Uh, Doing a collaboration. Yes, I know. I've shared to you the vocal cover that I had from Chelsea's talent show.
Yep.
So I'm thinking about a collab cover of that where I do the vocals where you do the drum cover of that song.
Hey, if you need me to collab, bro, I got your back.
As long as you're available.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you want this to be a YouTube video or a live thing? Or
A video.
okay, that'll be easy.
So yeah. Once again, thank you so much to Digital Isaiah. Think once again, if you want to follow Isaiah, he is on Twitter. He just got his Twitter back, so follow him on Twitter. Digital Isaiah on Instagram. Digital Isaiah, probably on all social media accounts, especially on Twitch. Digital Isaiah for streams, twitch.tv/Digital Isaiah. Once again, thank you so much for the time, and hope to see you on your
Thank you,
stream.
man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll
Thank you
talk.
so much for having me, dear bro.
I'll talk to you after the stream.
Okay.
Okay, once again, Digital Isaiah. You'll be streaming in just a moment. So yeah. Oh, by the way, Joshua, what about what? Do you mean it costs 75K a year? What was that? Going to catch up with the chat for just a few moments before we end the stream. Oh, college costs 75K a year. Oh yeah, right around there in your area. Oh, in your area. Oh yes. Meanwhile, here it costs. It depends on. It depends. Or it depends here. Sometimes they're 20K or 30K. All in all, the tuition is kind of. All in all, the tuition fee costs a lot. To be honest. Oh, we have a new follower, Esther. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Parmesans. Okay, before we end the stream, and also Joshua, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, before we end the stream, I would like to introduce myself. I forgot to do this before I start the interview, but I'll just do it right away. My name is Mr. Parmy. I used to do gaming streams, mobile streams, but I'm currently on hiatus. So right now I do mostly interviews and hopefully do some just chatting streams and cooking streams very soon. Next week will be the redesign, the relaunch of the new logo. There'll be changes to the Twitch channel as I mentioned a couple of days ago. There'll be changes to the new logo. Uh, and all this there will be a yeah all in all it will be a redesign starting on April 1st. Will there be interviews next week? Yes, there will be interviews next week, but tomorrow hopefully I'll do a clean stream. I'll be cleaning the stove and such on stream. But yeah, as for the gaming streams, I'll try to figure out what to do. So yeah, I think that's probably it for now. If you want to hop into the street, if you want to join the raid, feel free to join the raid. We have a raid call for those of you who wants to join the raid. Or if you want to spam the emotes from Isaiah, you can spam away. I made that emote for Isaiah. I'm planning on updating that emote. So yeah, if you guys want to join the raid, feel free to join the raid. I'm going to raid Killshot Kitty. If you are interested with Stardew Valley, uh, we're going to raid her. She is still streaming, I guess. So let's see. We're going to raid Killshot Kitty. So yeah, streamer etiquette. If if we're going to raid, we must be nice. We must be respectful to that streamer. Let's not be like one of those. Let's not be like those streamers who spam negative and offensive tips. Let's all be nice. Let's be like the community. Let's be more like a community. So yeah, once again, thank you so much to everyone who just came by to the interview. And yeah, nice, respectful. Yeah, once again, thank you so much to everyone who just came by to the interview, and I'm really looking forward for more interviews next week. Um, uh, and hopefully more streams. As next month will be my third year of streaming. Once again, thank you so much from all of us here on Twitch and from every community out there. Love hugs, high fives, and fist bumps to all. This has been Mr. Parmy signing off. Have a wonderful Friday. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much for stopping by. Love, hugs, high fives, fist bumps, all. See you all next week. Goodbye.